Hi, my name is Bob Ferguson, and thanks for watching this issue of my eNews. Today's March 1st, and on the personal front, our family just celebrated a big milestone. We have two-year-old twins who just turned 3. Jack and Katie just turned 3 in late February, so they got new bikes and they're very excited and ride them around our house on a regular basis. We're having a lot of fun with them. On the work front, this year I'm chairing the Law, Justice, and Human Services Committee. In our last meeting, we discussed a couple issues that will be really important going forward on the criminal justice front. One of them is an issue I've talked about a lot in my eNews and written about in my eNews, and that is the Youth Services Center located on 12th and Alder, not too far from Seattle University. This is the facility that handles justice needs for the young people in our community, so a really critical facility. The problem is that the facility is dilapidated, as is frequently reported in the newspapers. It really needs to be, frankly, torn down, and we need a new facility. We've tried to use stopgap measures to keep the facility going, but frankly, we're just putting good money into a bad facility. We've tried different ways to get a new facility, the funds for a new facility, but we've not been successful so far. I'm really pleased to report that I've collaborated with Executive Constantine on a new request for proposals. You can read about that in my eNews. We had a briefing about that last month in the Law and Justice Committee, and looking forward to getting some positive responses from developers to give us some creative ways to move forward on this really, really critical capital need. It's literally our #1 capital need we have in King County and central to our criminal justice system. Another important issue we've talked about and will continue to talk about throughout this year relates to 2 incidents we've had in 2 of our criminal facilities, the Regional Justice Center in Kent and the downtown King County Jail. We had last year a riot in our jail in downtown Seattle. We have information about that in my eNews, as well as just last month we had a real terrible incident with with a real serious injury to one of our corrections facility personnel who was beaten up by an inmate. A number of personnel were injured, one of them really, really seriously, and we were fortunate, frankly, that we didn't lose him. So we had a compelling briefing from personnel with our jail before the Law and Justice Committee. You can view that here on my eNews. I encourage you to take a look at it. And I'm working with the executive branch and personnel in our jail to come up with ways to move forward on improving the safety of our jail for all concerned. It's a really important issue, particularly in light of, as you no doubt read, that a state corrections individual lost her life at the hands of an inmate. So this is something that we're very, very concerned about here in King County, and working very hard to make sure we have as safe an environment as possible for our King County employees who frankly have a very, very difficult job, and we value their service. So it's been a busy time already at the King County Council. Executive Constantine gave his State of the County address yesterday. Enjoyed hearing from him. This morning had the great pleasure to go to an early meeting, a breakfast for the King County Sexual Assault Resource Center. It's a group that I support very strongly. They do fantastic work for young people who are the victims of sexual abuse. About 900 people were there at the breakfast. It was really quite an event. So thanks again for watching this eNews. I really appreciate it. Feel free to write or email anytime with any questions or comments you may have. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks so much.